What's up, boys and girls? It's Wolf. Today I bring you guys a little bit of new technology that I stumbled across while I was perusing new Ezreal builds. So recently I've been doing pretty well in ranked. I've won about like 10 games in a row, so I'm looking at around 40 LP worth of gains. And honestly, I couldn't tell you why I went on such a long win streak. There's really no rhyme or reason. It's very strange. Regardless, I've been looking to lose some games, so I decided to try out this new Ezreal build I saw on YouTube by this guy TZ Swag. Who claims this build reaches 4,000 health and still one-shots you. Now we all know the League community isn't desperate enough to clickbait, so there's no reason not to take him at his word. So now let me show you guys how it went. So right here, my team is having a bit of a scuffle around the top lane. I believe my Riven was about 0-6 at this juncture, so cannon minions pose a legitimate threat to her. I don't know why we're ganking her. Now I'm 4-1-2, so that's 6 kills away from actually being useful, and then the Mundo shows up going door to door asking if anyone has any spare chromosomes they could lend him so he could finish his PhD, but I tell him, sorry, after investing in GameStop, I'm actually fresh out. However, Mundo go where Mundo go, and not even the grass proc could take him down. So this next clip starts with me getting some blue face paint and a little white hat to go with it, then heading to the nearest Walmart and telling every single person I see there that I'm a smurf. But then the manless horseman shows up, and if I remember correctly, I believe he was 22-2 at this point, so it's a bit of a diffy and the little dicky. Thankfully, my support, codename Air Humidifier, came in clutch by pressing her exhaust key. And after that, I tell her to take a quick break to rest just because she's doing so much in this game. I mean, I'm going to need her fingers well rested and in tip-top shape for this next fight. And it's only once I start attacking the enemy Mordekaiser for 100 damage on auto that I decide to make a mental note to never play this Ezreal build again. I also want to bring to your attention that this entire fight I don't miss a skill shot, which is a big deal for me. Normally every time I play Ezreal, some kid in Africa goes outside only to be greeted by a wild mystic shot to the face. And to everyone's surprise, I didn't actually end up winning the encounter, as the Hecarim only had 21 kills more than I did. But I could have easily won it actually. As you can see, I still had one more potion left that I didn't use that entire fight. If I had just popped that in the middle of the fight, I think it would have gone completely differently. I think we would have mounted the comeback right then and there. Speaking of never playing it again, here I am, playing it again, right as Snoop Dogg shows up to take my ass out. But as it turns out, this is actually Faker disguised as Snoop Dogg. You can see he predicts my E. This was actually so impressive that my entire team had to show up to congratulate him on just such an incredible play. Truly a masterful display of mechanics. Unfortunately, he loses the game for it, but I mean, it truly is an incredible play. Incredible play.
Welcome to the Wolf's Joke of the Day, where I try to educate you all on the world of comedy. Are you ready? What did the blind, dumb, and deaf boy get for Christmas? Cancer.
Anyway, in the next game, I had another promising upstart thing that they could predict my E, but little did they know that I predicted that he would predict my E, so it looks like it's back to the drawing board for you, Captain Cuck. Also, as you see, I E'd right here, just in case there was like a gust of wind on that side or like a pothole or something, I could avoid that and keep myself safe. A little further into the game, after my top laner told my jungler to do dragon and he replied with a no, my Mordekaiser then vowed that he would do everything in his power to make Lee Sin lose this game, and consequently me, because I was also on this team, so that's unfortunate. Also, this is a mid lane Rakan, in case you were wondering. Then Jarvan shows up and tries to Thunderdome me, but I say no thanks. If I wanted to get Thunderdome, I just call up Evelyn. I heard she gives out free samples. And it's at this point in the game where I pretty much, there's not much to do. The game's over. You know, my top lane, there's only so much I can do when I have to play against the enemy team and then also just give therapy to my own team. But I thought this was pretty sick. So the Armored Titan bashes a skull against our Nexus towers, which gives him a bit of a concussion and allows me to do damage to him. A lot of damage, actually. I was really surprised by how much damage I was actually doing to him. Maybe this build really does work. So I collect that cool 1,000 gold, and Apollo Creed revives, leaps towards me, and proceeds to beat the ever-living shit out of me. Oh my god. My team was just as shell-shocked as I was. Don't mind the Victor getting one shot by the Rakan, that's banned footage. But all in all, I mean, the verdict on this build is it sucks giant dick, and you should never play it unless you want to lose 100 LP like me. Who would have thought the YouTubers would lie to me? I'm absolutely incensed. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Roll the outro, bitch!